Latest news is always a moving target, but I can give you a rundown of some of the most significant and widely discussed global developments as of my last update. To get the most up-to-the-minute information, I highly recommend checking reputable news sources directly. Here are some broad categories of ongoing major news. 1. Geopolitics and conflicts. Gaza/Israel conflict. The war in Gaza continues with significant international attention on humanitarian aid, ceasefire efforts, and the long-term future of the region. Tensions remain high across the wider Middle East. Ukraine war. The conflict in Ukraine remains active, with ongoing fighting, military aid discussions, and sanctions against Russia continuing to shape international relations. Sudan. The humanitarian crisis and internal conflict in Sudan persist, causing widespread displacement and suffering. Other regional tensions. Political and security situations in other areas like the Sahel region, Haiti, and parts of Asia, for example. Tensions in the South China Sea, Taiwan Strait, are also closely watched. 2. Global economy, inflation and interest rates. Many countries are still grappling with the effects of inflation, though it has cooled in some regions. Central banks are weighing future interest rate decisions to balance economic growth and price stability. Energy markets, geopolitical events, and global demand continue to influence oil and gas prices. Supply chains. While largely recovered from pandemic disruptions, supply chain vulnerabilities remain a concern in a volatile global environment. Cost of living. High living costs remain a major concern for many households worldwide. 3. Technology, artificial intelligence, AI. Rapid advancements and widespread adoption of generative AI continue to be a dominant topic, bringing discussions about regulation, ethics, job markets, and future impact to the forefront. Cybersecurity. High-profile cyber attacks and data breaches remain a constant threat for governments, corporations, and individuals. 4. Climate change and environment. Extreme weather events. Many parts of the world are experiencing more frequent and intense heat waves, floods, droughts, wildfires, and storms. Climate policy. International discussions and national policies regarding emissions reductions, renewable energy transition, and adaptation strategies are ongoing. 5. Domestic politics varies by country. Upcoming elections. Many countries have significant elections on the horizon, including the US presidential election in 2024, which is generating considerable global interest. Legislative agendas. Governments worldwide are dealing with domestic issues ranging from healthcare and immigration to social welfare and infrastructure development. To get truly latest news, I recommend checking major international news outlets. BBC News, Reuters, Associated Press, The New York Times, The Guardian, Al Jazeera, CNN, etc. Local news sources, for developments specific to your region or country. News is constantly evolving, so what's latest can change within hours.